As you can see, flash floods are pretty deadly. They can cause huge damage to properties, as well as cause people to lose their lives. This video will be demonstrating to you how Runlink can be used to solve these real-world problems. I'll start with this demonstration done using the game Stormworks. Here's the camera which is overlooking the bridge, and here's the gate to warn cars and trucks and tell them not to cross it in case there's a flood. So right now it's a bright and sunny day, which means no signs of any flooding. The operator could be walking around with their phone in their pocket, and all of a sudden, if there starts to be a flood, like this one, then what will happen is the water sensor, as explained in the previous part, would send a message to the phone, or in this case, turn on a light. Now, with Runlink, you can create vision using one line of code, and with that vision, you'll be able to monitor the river where the sensor is to see if there is going to be a flood, and also another monitor here to look over the bridge. Now, what they can do with just two buttons, two lines of code, they can lower the gates so that the cars and trucks will not be able to pass. Since there is a camera, just in case there are any existing cars or trucks crossing the bridge, they can wait before they lower the front gate and let the cars and trucks pass before then lowering the gate, to not lock them on the gates and preventing them from escaping. So I hope you enjoyed this. This was just a short animation to show you what the project would look like when you implement it. Now, you may have heard this before, but the project is being applied to the Tampuruli Suspension Bridge in Malaysia. On the left side, you can see the bridge that is used by pedestrians, and you can see that it is pretty high up. But on the right side, there is the bridge for cars. Now, the bridge for cars, as you can see, is quite low to the water, meaning that when it's the monsoon season, then there can be flash floods. Now, this is a problem because you won't be able to see the rush of water until it's too late. So the university students at Polytechnic KK in Sabah, Malaysia, are designing a project using Runlink. They have used Arduino previously, but that is out of date, and now they're updating it. So how Runlink works is that there is a water sensor on the river, but since the river has tides, what if it's just a high tide but not a flash flood? So with the one line of code to create vision, they can see whether it's a flood or not. So whenever the water sensor gets triggered, then it will send a message to their phone. On their phone, then they can use the camera to then see whether there is a flash flood or not. Then, using only two lines of code to create buttons, they can then open and close gates on the bridge to stop the cars from driving onto the bridge, and thus save them from the water. And because of Runlink, the operator can do this from his or her house, since Runlink is web-based.